welcome back to my channel, or to my channel if you're new. I'm Kiera, and today I thought I'd do like my everyday makeup routine because it's changed. And the last time I did one, it was like my first video I ever did on YouTube. So I thought I'd update you guys on that. No, this is not my everyday makeup. I just had a little fun with makeup this morning, and when I filmed this video, I actually forgot to do the intro. So that's why I'm here today doing the intro now with totally different makeup. So if you want to see my everyday makeup, make sure you keep on watching. Also, all my social media and stuff is linked down below. If you ever want your hair done by me, your makeup done by me, anything, just message me on Instagram, Snapchat, anything. It is all linked down below. All right, now let's just get into it. Okay, so first I start off by taking my Profusion Way to Glow liquid illuminator, and I just put this like where I would normally put highlight, so on like my little cheekbone thing, the bridge of my nose, and then I put some on my forehead, which I don't put highlight there, but like as you can see, like on my forehead, that's just where like I naturally kind of glow. I ran out of what like face products I was using for the past like couple months, and I never set to like a certain skincare thing. Like I always change it. It's just when I have to get new face wash or something, I just go and get the toner and all the stuff that I would normally use. And when I go and get that, that's just what I use. Like I use the same face wash, toner, and moisturizer, and it always lasts me like maybe 3 months. Well, then I just move on to the next set of skincare I'm gonna use. But this time, when I ran out of all that, because I normally run out of all of it at the same time because I use it the same time every day, all the products the same time every day, and the new stuff I got is kind of not going well with my skin. Like my skin just isn't agreeing with it, and I'm sure my skin just has to get used to it. But so my skin is just kind of looking rough right now. And after that, I take my Fit Me Dewy and Smooth foundation, and I normally use the matte and poreless one, but I heard that this one's really good too. And it's about the same. It's just, it goes matte for a little bit, but it gets like glowy, like quicker. I guess oily quicker, but like it doesn't look oily, if that makes sense. Because as you can see, like my face isn't oily, it just like, it kind of glows on its own. So I thought to just try this foundation, and it's doing well with me. The only thing is it doesn't mix with my concealer very well. Like right where I put my concealer over top of this, it separates just right here, and I'm not sure why. So I've just been using kind of this as a concealer, and then using just a little bit of concealer to kind of stop that from happening. But I just take a foundation brush and kind of like buff this into my skin. This foundation brush is like a pack out of like a pack of like 36 brushes I got on Amazon, and they're really good brushes. And I never put too much like right above my lip area because I tend to like separate there too. And then I just take this under my eyes. And my mascara has literally been on for 3 days. It will not come off with anything. It's some new mascara that I got. It's like, it says on the packaging it's supposed to last 3 days, and I guess I didn't realize that it's like some kind of waterproof weird mascara. But even with waterproof mascara, I can get it off, but this stuff does not want to come off. And I'm scared to like rip it off or like pull it off because I don't want it to like rip my eyelashes out. I'm always like super careful like around my hairline just because my foundation, all the like baby hairs around my hairline go like an orange color for my foundation. So I try my best to not get it in there. And this looks like it doesn't match on camera. It's probably from my ring light or something, but I promise you it really does match. Oh my god, my eyes look like horrible. I look like a zombie. And then I just take a beauty blender and then I just kind of push it into my skin. I don't just use a foundation brush because no matter if I'm dragging it down my skin, like blending the foundation in, or like stippling it into my skin, it always leaves streak marks and I cannot stand streak marks. So I always go in with a damp beauty blender and push it into my skin and get rid of all those streak marks. But I don't like using a beauty blender to apply it because my beauty blender will just soak up all the foundation. So I always use a brush first. My eyelashes are gonna look so disgusting in this video because this mascara won't come off. And then I just use a little bit of my Be Bright concealer from Kokie. I think that's how you say it, Kokie. I don't know. I normally use my Revlon Candid concealer, but it's a little too dry and that one really does separate on my skin. And this one does too. It just has something to do with that foundation. I don't know. But I prefer this one because it doesn't separate as much and it's more liquidy rather than drying. And then I just blend it in with my beauty blender. And I don't like to set this, like I don't like to bake. I just feel like it's too powdery and it just looks disgusting under my eyes when I bake. So I just take like a little powder brush and I just kind of dust it under there so I don't crease. I don't know, my under eye area just always looks like it starts to separate. And it's really weird because it's not like I put on any certain eye cream or anything. And then I also dust the top of my eyelids. And for that, I use the Airspun setting powder. I think it's, yeah, it's in translucent. I'm going to move you guys just a little closer. And then I take my Anastasia cream contour kit. And I take a little brush. I think it's from Eco Tools. It's like a little concealer brush. And this is just what I use to apply the cream contour. And this really gets in my sideburns and turns them orange. And I don't apply too much of this just because it will look like dirt on my face. And then I also do this on my nose. I just kind of take the tip of it and like kind of dab it in there. And then I contour my nose with the tip of this brush. My line is never straight. Yeah, you see how crooked that line is? Whatever. When I blend it out, you can't really tell. And I always do better on this side than the other side. I think it's because like I have a bump like right here in my nose. And it always like just makes me weird on this side. But this side always comes out way better. And I just kind of bring it up to underneath my eyebrow to elongate my nose. And then I put a little on the tip of my nose to shorten it. And my nose is really weird with contouring. Like, no matter what I do, it never looks skinnier. And I think it has to do with like the bridge of my nose being so wide, you just can't make it look skinnier. So yeah, I basically kind of just do it to make my nose look tan, I guess. I don't really know. But like, I try to make it look skinnier. And all these brushes with like the rose gold on them, they're all from the pack I got on Amazon. They're really, really soft, nice brushes. And you see, like, I always make sure it's just a little skinny line on the side of my nose, or on the bridge of my nose to like make it look like that's how skinny my nose is, but it doesn't it doesn't work. I don't know. And I kind of don't like this brush for doing like my cheekbones because I feel like it just kind of meshes it like all in a circle. So I use this brush from Eco Glam, and it's an E103 brush. And this is what I like to use to do my contour because it like pushes it into my skin rather than making it like go all down here. It just stays in the spot that I want it to stay in. And if I feel like my nose contour is still a little too harsh, I'll just take my finger and like buff it like where the line meets, where like the contour meets like the highlighted part of my nose. And also we'll buff under my eyebrow. And then I take my Almay Smart Shades setting powder and I dust this all over my face with a big fluffy brush. And I focus this mainly on like my T-zone, but I still buff over on the sides over here because otherwise my blush will just stick in weird spots. Then I just take my Wet n Wild contour palette, and this is just what I've always used for like my bronzer. And I take a really, really big brush, then tap it, and I kind of just go over where I contoured. But this just makes it not like any, like it helps blend in any harsh lines from the contour. You see my sideburns are turning orange. And then I take this and put it on like the side of my forehead, like my temples. And you'll see why I do it in a second. Most people, they just put it like up on the side of their forehead, but I put it on the side of my temples and then blend it up to the side of my forehead. I like to look really tan, okay? And then I go in and get the top of my forehead. And then I take my small contour brush from Profusion and I just go over my nose again, hoping that it's gonna make it look skinnier, but it never does. I just feel like my nose isn't one of those noses that you can contour to be skinnier because the bridge of it is just so big. And then I just buff it out with my finger. Then I take my e.l.f. blush palette and I use this shade right here, which just looks like a really burnt orange blush. Oh my god, that's my face powder brush. Wrong freaking brush. I take my blush brush and I just kind of bring it on like the apples of my cheeks and blend it a little bit down more, but I bring it right here to kind of blend in the contour with the highlight. And I like a whole lot of blush. And then I put some on my nose. I put a lot on my nose. And if you know of any other makeup brands that has a color like similar to this, please let me know because I've fell in love with this blush color like over the past like 2 months, and I'm obviously gonna run out of it soon, so I would like to know if any other brands have it. And also like sometimes it'll be really splotchy, so I just want to find like a kind of better one and one that I don't have to apply 25 times to get the pigment there. But with my blush, I also bring it on the temples where I brought the bronzer. And I just feel like, I don't know, it just makes everything look a little more blended together rather than you just having your contour and your blush here and then all of a sudden contour up here again. I just feel like it like blends it all together. And then after that, I take, I don't even know what palette this is. I got it for Christmas. It's called Smoke and Mirrors Cosmetics, and the palette colors in Dawn, I think. I have hair or something under my eyeball. Yeah, I've never heard of this brand, but I mean, I really like it. Okay, so I take Gold Digger. It's kind of like the gold highlight. And I just place this right here. and then I bring it up to my temple, kind of like where the arch of my eyebrow is, just so it's not a straight line going across my cheek. And then I take my tapered highlight brush from Profusion, and I do the tip of my nose with that same color, and I do a little dot right there on the end of my nose, and then I make like a space where I don't do any highlight, and then I bring it up into between my eyebrows. And then I take the same color, the same gold color, and do my inner corners. Okay, and after that, I take my Tartelette and Bloom palette, and I use the color Jet Setter, and I fill in my eyebrows, which I'm just going to do off camera because it takes me too long. And then after I fill my eyebrows in, I just go in with like a little spoolie for like when I had eyelash extensions, and I just brush through them to make sure there's no harsh lines in them. And for my eyebrows, I don't like overline them or anything like that. I just fill in like my natural shape, just because I don't like, one, I already have like thick eyebrows. Like, why am I going to overline them to have super big box eyebrows? And two, I just like them to be like a cool color, like the same colors like my roots growing in, and just kind of like look more fuller, I guess. And then after I do that, take a sip of my Starbucks. Okay, I have to tell you guys about my drink I get because it is literally amazing. I get a venti iced chai, and chai is like a tea. It's like a spicy kind of tea. And then I have them add vanilla syrup and do light ice. The vanilla syrup literally makes it taste like pumpkin pie. It literally tastes like I'm drinking pumpkin pie. It is so amazing. I don't do coffee or anything like that. And I like tea, like if there's creamer in it, which they put creamer in it, but it's literally the best thing. And when you ask for light ice, you get so much more. Like, you get so much more out of your drink that you're paying for. It's just so amazing. I love this drink. And if you want more caffeine, because obviously tea doesn't have too much caffeine in it, it's probably the same as like a soda. I'm not really sure though. You can ask them to give you a dirty chai tea or a dirty chai tea latte, which is when they just add a shot of espresso in it, and that gives it more caffeine. But I can't do the taste of coffee, so I just get the regular one. And then after that, I take my L'Oreal, sorry, my pup's in here. You want to say hi to the camera? Come here, come here, come on. Little Dally, say hi. Say hi. Say hello. Say hi. You want to tell him hi? Tell him hi. Look, right here. Dally, look, right here. She's like, who? Who am I telling hi? For my eyes, I was doing like, kind of like the same color as my contour on my eyelid, but I got over that. I don't like doing that anymore. Well, I still like doing it if I don't want to like do this, but this is like my new thing. It literally makes it look like you're wearing like, you have like lash extensions, and like your eyes just look like so like flirty. I don't know. I love doing this now, but I take my L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner, and this is the best eyeliner I've found so far that literally like smokes, like is easy to like blend out for like a smoky eye, but this is like my favorite thing ever. So I take this and I just go like right above my eyelash line. Like, I don't make a thick line, I kind of just do it really thin, and you'll see why in a second. So I just take this and do a thin line as if I was applying like liquid eyeliner for like lashes, like strip lashes or something. And then once I do that, which my eyelashes normally don't look this crusty because I normally don't wear this mascara that's staying on my eyes for 3 freaking days. Then I take a really, really skinny angled brush. I don't know if you can see this, but this is one of the ones from my Amazon pack, so there's no name for it. But after I do that, and there's a hair in my eye again. After I do that, I just kind of smoke it out as much as I can with this brush. And this brush doesn't really smoke it out too much. It just kind of blends it all together. So you see it's not like smoked out too thick yet. It's just all like a straight line now. And once they both look like kind of even thickness on both eyes, I take a, where is it? I take a thicker angled brush, and this one is by Real Techniques. Does it have a name on it? It's called a brow brush, but this is like a really thick brow brush, so I don't know why you'd use this on your brows. But anyways, I take this brush, and then I take that same color I use for my eyebrows, Jet Setter, and the Tartelette palette, and I pack it on top of the eyeliner while smoking it out at the same time. And also, I'm gonna need a recommendation for like a color that looks similar to that. It's like a cool taupey color, but it's not like too dark of a taupe color, because I've hit the pan on it because I use it for everything now. So I need recommendations on the blush and this color on where I can find them in like another brand, because otherwise I'm gonna have to buy this palette again just for that color, which I use all of them, but obviously I use this color the most, and same with the e.l.f. blush. And then once I have it all packed on the eyeliner, I just start bringing this eyeshadow up further on my eyelid, and I still keep trying to blend that eyeliner out. So I don't know if you can see it, but now it's like a super thick line, but as you get higher up, it's kind of like not so dark because the eyeliner's only stuck on the bottom, like closer to my eyelashes. And you will see, like, I bring this up really, really far. And then I'm just gonna wipe off the excess, like the fallout. I'm just gonna wipe the fallout off from underneath my eyes. And I'll show you how far I bring it up. So like, you see, like I bring it up like super far. Like it's almost covering my whole lid with my eyes open. But that's just like, I don't know. I just like how it looks. It just makes my eyelashes look like super, super thick. And then I just take my eyelash curler, which I got this at TJ Maxx, and it's really not that amazing. Like I have to curl my eyelashes like 4 times, but it does the job, I guess. And I'm curling it with this nasty mascara on since I can't get it off. Ew, my eyelashes are gonna look so disgusting. And anyways, I normally use the MAC Bold, I think it's like Bold Bad Lash or something. No, it's MAC's Bold Bad Black mascara. And I literally love this mascara. It won't put any clumps in your eyelashes. It just makes them so long, which you're not going to believe me because this mascara on my eyelashes is going to make them look clumpy. And I'll also show you the mascara that's like not coming off my eyelashes in a second, so you don't buy it. Unless you're like going to like a friend's house for like the weekend and you don't want to pack makeup, then like I guess it's good because your mascara is going to stay on the whole weekend, but it's just not something for me. I'm just not into it. I like to be able to take my mascara off and know that like my eyelashes are healthy and fine. I just feel like with mascara staying on your eyelashes for that long, it's just not good for them. So I just did like 1 coat on both eyes because I don't want it to get too clumpy since that other mascara is on there. So this is the mascara that's on my eyes. It's called Wonder Extensions Lash. Oh my god, I'm slurring my S's right now. Wonder Extensions Lash. Wow. Hold on. Has this been crooked this whole time? Wonder Extensions Lash Extension Stain Mascara. So I guess it kind of says on here that it stains them, but maybe I just thought that and like stain them the color black. I don't know, but this is what it looks like. I don't know if it's gonna focus, but, and like the wand's super skinny. It's just, it makes your eyelashes look really, really good for the first day. Like they're super long and stuff. And I was like, man, like I love this mascara. Well, the end of the day, I go to take it off and it's not coming off. And like, they still looked like longer than normal and like thicker than normal, but they weren't like lifted as much as before. It's just, it's not good. Like I can't get it off. I've tried my makeup remover wipes, which normally takes even waterproof mascara off. I've tried oil, like straight oil, not like car oil, but like cooking oil, and nothing takes this stuff off. So just a heads up. For my lips, like if I'm taking clients that day, I will normally put on a lip. Lately, I've been using Kylie Jenner's Exposed Lip Kit, and I really love it. I don't know if this is the Velvet matte or just the matte. I don't know, because I got one of each. I also got the Dulce K one, but this one's just a little too dark for like every day during the day taking clients. But this one just makes it look like an orangey kind of color, like the same color as my blush. And it's really pretty, and it literally lasts all day. And it feels like you're wearing nothing on your lips. But you just have to make sure you don't put on like too many coats of it, because it'll start to get like chunky. But it's really, really good. So if I'm doing something that day, I'll put that on. Like if I'm taking clients or going out or something, then I'll put that on. But if I'm not, I'll just put on a chapstick. So pretty simple. And I'll give you guys a close-up. So like, as you can see, like when you're looking like at me from like this way, it just looks like I have super, super thick eyelashes. But obviously when you get close, like it's like a straight line. I don't know. But this has been my everyday makeup routine for like a while now. But this has been like my everyday makeup routine for a while now. I just like the whole like super tan look, and I don't know, it just makes your eyes look really open, and it just makes you look super fresh. Like you're glowing, you have like blush on your nose, and makes you look like you've been in the sun. I don't know, I've just been liking the look. They're like more like, oh wow, does she have makeup on, or like, is that just how she looks? I don't know, but it just looks good like with like my hair color now and just kind of everything. So this has been my everyday makeup routine. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know. Also, if you want to see more of me, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and also hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload my next video. Bye guys, thanks for watching.